I promise that I will always be there for you. I really love you. I love you for the person you are.
I got a feeling. I see the sparks spreading like a wildfire.
I've already told you this, but I will repeat it. You remind me of the best man I ever had in my life.
Flowing through my veins. It's an electric buzz I crave.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me first introduce to you the celebrant, which is also cousins of the groom. Everybody, let's introduce Nui. And next up, ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce the groom and the most handsome. No, he used to be the most handsome guy, but then I did a survey and he became second. I will tell you that story later.
When the night has come and the land is dark and the moon is the only light we'll see. No,
I would like to just keep on listening to the song. Such a beautiful song. Ladies and gentlemen, and next up, please a round of applause for the bride, mother, and groom's father.
be afraid. Oh, I won't be afraid. Just as long as you stand by me. So darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Stand by me. If the sky that we look upon should tumble.
Ladies and gentlemen, and next up, the four beautiful couple. Let's welcome the four bridesmaids and the four groomsmen. Couple number 2, let's go.
The visions around you bring tears to your eyes. And all that surround you are secrets and lies. I'll give you.
Ladies and gentlemen, and next up is the flower girl, and according to the survey, the most handsome guy, the ring boy. Let's go.
Now in its place is something new. I hear it when I.
Ooh, ladies and gentlemen, the most handsome guy right here. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, and right now, it's my pleasure to introduce to you the most beautiful girl today, and Everybody, please welcome the bride, Brenda, and the father of the bride.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome. For those who don't know me, my name is Nui, and I have the honor of being your officiant today. I also happen to be Paul's cousin, who has literally seen me in diapers as a baby. And here I stand today with the privilege of officiating this incredible day of his and Brenda's life. We are gathered here today to celebrate a love story that deserves to be witnessed, cherished, and honored by the people who matter most to Brenda and Paul, and that is you, family and friends. Today is about pausing together to recognize the journey that brought Brenda and Paul here and the love that will continue to guide them into their future. Before we begin, Brenda and Paul wish to take the moment to honor the memory of those who could not be with us physically today, but who live on in their hearts. Paul's beloved grandmothers, Bawai and Banoy, as well as Brenda's cherished grandfather, Sebastião Gabriel, with whom she shared a very special bond before his passing in 2021. Though they are not here in person, we know they are smiling down, proud and joyful, as we celebrate Brenda and Paul's union. Every love story begins somewhere, and this one, as fate would have it, begins on Canada Day in 2023. Let's rewind a little, shall we? Brenda had long dreamed of traveling to Canada. After the challenges of the pandemic, she realized that life was too short to keep waiting, and she finally made the leap in 2023. Meanwhile, Paul was returning from a life-changing trip to Thailand. At that time, he was single, reflecting and growing on his own path. Then, destiny decided it was time. On July 1st, Brenda and Paul met, and instantly it felt as if they had always belonged by each other's side. Not long after, Paul traveled to Greece for a cousin's wedding, and those 20 days apart were enough for them both to realize how deeply they have cared about each other. When he returned, it was clear this wasn't just a spark, it was the start of something real. And of course, life had other tests in store. Distance. Brenda went back to Brazil, and Paul followed just months later to meet her family. From then on, they crossed oceans every 2 months, refusing to let distance dim what they had found. And then, in March, in the skies of Cappadocia in Turkey, Paul asked Brenda to marry him, high above the earth in a hot air balloon. There was no ring at that moment because, for safety reasons, no one wanted it to fall from the sky. But the proposal was truly unforgettable. On a personal note, I remember the first time I met Brenda. It was on a double date at the Tres Amigos restaurant on Saint-Denis. As someone who's always protective of my loved ones, I, of course, always wanted my cousin Paul to be with someone who was genuinely good for him. And that evening, it didn't take long for me to feel it. Brenda struck me as a sweet, open-minded, and incredibly easy to talk. And in my heart, I had this quiet certainty. This was a good match. And standing here today, I think we can all agree my first impression was right. Now, I would like to share a beautiful legend that Paul and Brenda chose for today. It's called the invisible string theory. There is a legend which is ancient that tells us that from the moment we are born, an invisible thread connects us to the people who are destined to cross our path. And this thread, as delicate as it may seem, is unbreakable. It may stretch, it may tangle, it may even appear to vanish for a time, yet it never breaks. Silently, it guides our steps, leading us to meet people that may look like a chance, but are, in truth, destiny, drawing together what was always meant to be. In love, this legend reminds us that two people may come from different worlds, may walk distant journeys, and may even believe they will never meet. But the thread, patient and faithful, ensures that at the right moment, their stories intertwine. And when they finally find each other, they realize they were never truly apart. Brenda and Paul wished to honor both of their backgrounds with two special readings today. So I will now invite Giovanna to share a Brazilian poem with us.
Para viver grande amor. É preciso abrir todas as portas que fecham o coração. Quebrar barreiras construídas ao longo do tempo por amores do passado que foram em vão. É preciso muita renúncia em ser e mudança no pensar. É preciso não esquecer que ninguém vem perfeito para nós. É preciso ver o outro com os olhos da alma e se deixar cativar. É preciso renunciar ao que não agrada ao seu amor, para que se moldem um ao outro como se molda uma escultura, aparando as arestas que podem machucar. É como lapidar um diamante bruto para fazê-lo brilhar. E quando decidir que chegou a sua hora de amar, lembre-se que é preciso haver identificação de almas, de gostos, de gestos, de pele, no modo de sentir e de pensar. É preciso ver a luz iluminar a aura, dando uma chance para que o amor te encontre, na suavidade morna de uma noite calma. É preciso se entregar de corpo e alma. É preciso ter dentro do coração um sonho, que se acalenta no desejo de amar e ser amada. É preciso conhecer no outro o ser tão procurado. É preciso conquistar e se deixar seduzir. Entrar no jogo da sedução e deixar fluir. Amar com emoção para se saber sentir a sensação do momento em que o amor te devora. E quando você estiver vivendo no clímax dessa paixão, que sinta que essa foi a sua melhor de suas escolhas. Que foi seu grande desafio e o passo mais acertado de todos os caminhos de sua vida trilhados. Mas se assim não for, que nunca te arrependas pelo amor dado. Faz parte da vida arriscar-se por um sonho, porque se não fosse assim, nunca teríamos sonhado. Mas antes de tudo, que você saiba que tem aliado. Ele se chama Tempo, seu melhor amigo. Só ele pode te dar as certezas do amanhã, a certeza que realmente você amou, a certeza que realmente você foi amada.
Thank you, Giovanna. Next, I will invite in front Tommy, which is Paul's friend and also the best man, to give us a little speech for the couple.
Yes, flip phone. Yes, it was expensive. Louder? Okay. So, hi. I'd like to introduce myself. I'm Tommy. I'm Paul's childhood friend. We've known each other, well, yeah, a little bit later than when he was in diapers, but not far behind. So, I'd like to thank everyone to be here, especially the people who, well, from far away. That's an incredible show of love for the couple. And yeah, thank you very much for being here. And yeah, my notes. So, I'd like also to thank his family and close friends to have brought all this event together in time, which, if you know Paul, it's quite an achievement. And that's kind of the person Paul is. Like, we once went on a camping trip, and we were in the bus discussing what we were to bring, what we were going to do, and then Paul shows up with just a towel. That's it. We also, I'm sorry, I'm nervous. Oh yeah, we also have his friends, also have what we call Paul's time. So Paul's time is when we have a meeting, it's at 3. Well, it's going to be at 2. Or if he says it's going to be 15 minutes, well, we know it's 45 minutes. Well, I wouldn't change that for the world, because that's what makes Paul Paul. But that's also what makes Paul adventurous, spontaneous, and also there's never a dull moment with him. And that's what I love about him. And that's also what I found was that showed me that Brenda was also the perfect person for him, because we went to do the suit matching, and I forgot my umbrella. I thought I brought my umbrella. I thought I forgot it, and umbrella, and Brenda, like an eagle hunting, just goes, "Tommy, your umbrella, you forgot it." Nobody else noticed. And that's what told me, that what showed me that, they'll make a great couple. And also, I'll thank you again to join us today to wish him a spontaneous, adventurous union where there's never a dull moment.
Thank you, Tommy. Now it is time for the exchange of the vows. Brenda and Paul have chosen to write their own vows to each other. So, as we say, ladies first. So I will invite Brenda to start. Okay, you know what? Ladies to choose first. So she chooses Paul to start first.
Yeah, you want my vest? No. Oh, okay. Brenda, mi amor. Not my face. Minha pimentinha. Eu te amo. I love you. Those words are not words that we thought we were going to tell each other. In fact, when we met each other in Montreal for the first time, I soon found out that you didn't want to meet me for a second time, because if we did, that we would get married. So look at us now. I really love you. I love you for the person you are. Your patience knows no bounds. Actually, that's one of the reasons why we match well, is my creativity that's a little bit too much, and your patience and your willingness to explore and to grow together. So we've went through a lot, and I really wish that we continue to grow together, even if, our grandmothers and grandfathers not here to see. They'd be proud of the person you become and the people that we were going to be. So I promise that I will always support you in all your dreams, all our dreams, and that we'll work together in finding the right path for us. We don't need to follow anyone's path, just our path. So I promise that I will always be there for you until the day we die. I really, really appreciate everything you've done, and your family. Thank you, everyone, for being here. And we're going to have a great time today.
Paul. So, Brenda, you may go ahead and share your vows with Paul.
Yeah, I don't have this good memory to know my vowels like by my mind. I don't know how to say that, but okay. Meu ouricinho, monkey, golden retriever. Today, in front of the people we love, I will quickly recall how it all began from my point of view. Actually, he says something that I put here. It's so funny. It was the 1st of July. I had just moved, and I invited you to my bidding to my bidding. Of course, with some friends along because I'm suspicious. First impressions, you were stinky, and even seemed that you like more my friend than me. Even so, we scheduled a second date, just the two of us. It was perfect. We climbing, food, drinking, and our first kiss. The next day, I told my friend that I didn't want to see you anymore because I was sure that if I continued, we would end up getting married. They insisted that I keep seeing you, and look where we are today. Thank you. Now, I have a little bird that wakes me up at 5 a.m. every day. A partner who is up for everything, who has patience for my dramatic days, who is super creative. I never know how to say this word. And inspire me every day to be a better person. I love the way you are. Oh, sorry. I love the way. No, I love the way you are, but it's not that. It's just like I love the way you care about everyone. The way you listen and value anyone's idea regardless of education. Of course, you will argue because you love to do that, right? But it's always a fair argument. And I have to mention your last minute personality. It's already a part of you. Everything for tomorrow. But for me, that's normal. After all, I'm Brazilian, and I don't know if everyone knows, but Brazilians are always late, so it's normal for me. I've already told you this, but I will repeat it. You remind me of the best man I ever had in my life, my grandfather. Who is no longer here, and who I wish you have met. But I felt that God put you in my life so that I would never forget all the good things He taught me. Falling in love with you was the easiest thing I've ever done in my life. It took me a while to understand this, but I've loved you since the day I met you. I just didn't know that love was this light, calm, comfortable. And I would choose to love you in 100 years, 100 lives, 100 worlds, and any version of reality. And I don't want to be the cause in your life. I don't want it to be the madness in your life. I want to be your peace, your place of comfort when you get home, your favorite love, the delicious breakfast, the refreshing shower. I also don't want to be the solution to your life. I want to be by your side so that you feel confident to find your own solution. I promise to take care of you, our family, and our love every day of our lives. And we will live these amazing days always together in adventures every day, and the birthdays, and on the days when the kids annoy us, we'll be together. Paul, in front of everyone here, I affirm you are the love of my life, my dream, my reality, my destiny. Today, I don't just I don't just marry who you are now, but also your past and who you will become. I know that by your side, I will always feel safe and loved. Eu te amo, bebê.
Te amo então, bebê.
I'll give you hope, keeping your faith when it's gone. The one you should call was standing here all alone. And I will.
Thank you to both of you for the very, very sweet moment here. It is now time to exchange your rings. So I will invite our special agent, where is Kay? To come up here and join us.
Take you in my arms and hold you right where you belong. Till the day my life is through, this I promise you. This I promise you. I've loved you forever, in lifetimes before.
These rings are a symbol of the commitment you have made to each other.
Just for you to know, this is a temporary ring because he forgot to buy a ring.
See, I told you.
Brenda, as you place this ring on Paul's finger, you may repeat after me. This one. With this ring, I give you my love today and always.
With this ring, I give you my love today and always.
And Paul, as you place this ring on Brenda's finger, you may repeat also after me. With this ring, I give you my love today and always.
One ring to rule them all. Say again. With this ring, I give you my love today and always.
By the power of your promises and the love that unites you, it is my great honor to declare you husband and wife.
And I promise you never will you hurt anymore. I give you my word, I give you my heart. This is a battle we won, and with this vow, forever has now begun. I used to rule the world. Seas would rise when I gave the word. Now in the morning I sleep alone. Sweep the streets I